All right, everybody, here comes my next video. This is actually probably more of a comedy than it is a true unveiling because these are my recent grades that came in from PSA. They were running a special, and so I submitted some of my low grade cards. I'm expecting to get nothing but 1s and 2s, maybe a 3 or so. But it, again, like I said, take it for what it's worth. This was very, very inexpensive to submit. I figured it'd be good to get a slab and just sit back and enjoy a little bit of comedy hour that, yes, somebody is this idiotic is submitting things to PSA. All right, let's get my first two. This is gonna be bad. I apologize in advance. I was like 6 years old when I did this. This came back, my Manny Moda. It came back because they said it was altered. Well, I didn't alter it, but I drew on it, and surprised it came back and said altered. But so I got one that's altered, and then I got another one that was a reject. Let's see what the reject is. Men's size. So one of my Carl Kammerer from the Washington Redskins. So I got 2 rejections. Alrighty, here we go. If I can get a 4 out of any of these, I think it'll be a victory. So 1s, 2s, and 3s. Here we go. Let's set these upside down. I don't even remember what I submitted. This was, I would imagine, a couple of months ago. And looking at them, okay, I'm getting an idea. These were a lot of my 1960 cards. I think PSA ran a special for 1960s. So let's see what we get. Going to be lots of 1s and 2s. Here comes our first reveal. 1969, Dave Nelson. That's obviously way off center and some bent corners. I'm going to say 2. There we go. We pulled out a 3 on the first one. 1969. That's 54 years old. There, let's keep my 3 stacked right here. Next card, Bobby Joe Green. 1968 Topps. Chicago Bears. I got a 4. How about that? Okay. I was not expecting any of these. Dick Evey for the Chicago Bears, defensive tackle. Here's our 2s. Okay, there we got a 2 there. Pete Bethard for the Houston Oilers, 1968. Look at that haircut. That's a high and tight haircut. 4 with a miscut. Okay, so we'll put him here. Charlie Taylor, 1968 Topps. Washington Redskins. That actually looks pretty good. Based on these, let's hope for maybe a 5. Got a 4. That's not too bad. Okay. 1968. Maxie Bond, Los Angeles Rams. Got a 3. So far, it's actually a pretty good idea to, I guess, get these slabbed. That way they're forever encased, and when I turn around and sell them, I get a decent price on them. Jim Cavage, New York Giants, 2. 1968, Gary Kuzo, Minnesota Vikings, quarterback. Quarterback has to be worth a little bit of money. A 3. So far, no 1s. Another nice haircut. 1968, Keith Lincoln, Buffalo Bills. I guarantee you there are not many Keith Lincolns that are in slabs. And I get a 5. How about that? Okay. Boston Patriots. 1968, Jim Whalen. Got a 3. I think my PSA grader was a little kind. Homer Jones, New York Giants. Got a 3. Kansas City Chiefs. Wendell Hayes, running back. I don't think I've ever heard of him. Another 5. Looks like my running backs are getting 5s. I got a Kansas City Chief and a Buffalo Bill. Pat Studstill, 1968. 4. I could quit right here and I'm happy with my grades. Jerry Logan, defensive back, 2. That was a Baltimore Colt. Here comes a Philadelphia Eagle. Another quarterback, Norm Snead. 4. Okay. Bill Brown, Minnesota Vikings. Boy, that would be great if it was a different Brown. A 1.5. Huh. Okay. That didn't look any worse than all these other cards, but got a 1.5. New Orleans Saints, Kent Kramer, 1968. 55 years old. 4. So far, the 4s are winning. St. Louis Cardinals, Ken Gray. Got a 3. 3s are winning. Here's a flanker / kicker, Bob Scarpito. For the Denver Broncos, 2. 1968, Tommy Davis, kicker. Who slabs a kicker? Me. It's a 3. Oh, I think we start getting into here. 1967s. 1967, Bobby Mitchell, flanker for the Washington Redskins. A 5. All right. I'm happy with that. Chris Hanberger, linebacker for the Washington Redskins. 1967. 3. San Francisco 49ers, Bernie Casey. 3. Bobby Joe Conrad for the Cardinals. That card actually looks pretty good. A little damage right there. Let's pull a 5. Okay, see what I know. I got a 2. Grady Alderman, 2.5. That's mean. Tommy McDonald, flanker, a 3.5. Okay, so I got a 1.5, a 2.5, and a 3.5. Willie Davis, defensive end. I think he was actually a good player. Green Bay Packers, 1967. I'm sure somebody would actually want this card. This will be sold probably pretty easily. Be higher than a 2. 4. All right, that's going to be worth a couple of dollars. Anybody's going to take the 1967 Green Bay Packers from those days. Here comes another Green Bay Packer, Dave Robertson, linebacker. Let's hope we can get another 4. There we go. We got a 4. All right. I got, how many of these left? I got 4 left. Here comes another Philadelphia. I'm sorry, Philadelphia. Sorry. Actually, these are called the 1967 Philadelphia cards instead of tops. They're the Green Bay Packers. Henry Jordan from the Green Bay Packers. 1. There's my first 1. That's the lowest grade. Green Bay Packer, Leroy Caffey, 3. Got 2 left. Lenny Lyles, defensive back, 1967, 3. And then let's end with a defensive back, Bob Boyd from the Baltimore Colts. How time changes. No Baltimore Ravens, Indianapolis Colts. Now I got the Baltimore Colts. Got a 3. So, all in all, you know, that wasn't that bad. Got a couple of 5s. Got a decent amount of 4s. Got some unusual ones. Here are the best cards. A 5, Keith Lincoln, Buffalo Bills. Wendell Hayes, Kansas City Chiefs. And Washington Redskins, Bobby Mitchell. All right, I'll have a lot more exciting unveilings of some of my other boxes and grades coming in the near future. So subscribe, and I'll be submitting more soon. Hope all's well. Cheers.